to Good Shepherd Refresh. This week, we began our yearly journey through Advent, a journey that will end at the manger on Christmas. However, Advent, which literally means coming, does not just anticipate the coming of Christ at Christmas, but also calls us to prepare for the coming of Christ within our hearts and the arrival of Christ through the second coming. We have no way to accurately determine the exact day of the birth of Christ. Some scholars now believe that Christ was likely born during the springtime, but the early church recognized the need to celebrate his birth at a time of year that would resonate with both Christians and non-believers as an appropriate time for the light of Christ to deliver us from our winter darkness. It is no accident that the date that was set for Christmas coincides with the time of year when our days finally begin to get longer. The Advent Wreath is a Christian tradition that symbolizes the passage of the 4 weeks of Advent. While the concept was born in the early Lutheran Church, the Advent Wreath, as we know it today, was invented by Johann Heinrich Weikern, a Lutheran pastor in Germany in the 1800s. During Advent, children at the school he founded would ask daily if Christmas had arrived yet. So in response, he built a large wooden ring with 24 small and 4 large candles, lighting 1 small candle on each weekday and 1 large candle on each Sunday throughout the season. In the 1930s, the practice spread to North America, and today an Advent wreath is a common tradition, both at church and at home. Each of the blue candles on our Advent wreath represents one of the main themes of Advent: hope, peace, joy, and love. This first week of Advent, we light the candle of hope. As we do, I invite all of you to join me in song as we are reminded of the hope that God brings us into our lives. Hope for the coming of Jesus, hope for the coming of peace into our lives, and hope for the light of Christ to spread throughout the world, illuminating our darkness and spread his love to all. Our song for this week, O Come, Emmanuel, is based on an ancient text dating from the 6th century called the O antiphons. These antiphons draw upon the themes from the season and were originally meant to be prayed in the 7 days leading up to Christmas. Please join me in the first verse of O Come, Emmanuel. O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. As you go about your week, I invite you to reflect on what hope means in your life and what it means to you to bring Christ into your life, both spiritually, through prayer and through works, and physically, as a little baby boy born on Christmas Day.